All right, guys, welcome to our GameCo podcast. This is number 2. What's this one called?
Nintendo Attitude.
I'm so excited.
GameCo.
Hey guys, welcome in. GameCo. I'm Jess. You guys know Boss.
I'm the boss. You know who we are.
Because we pay more.
We pay more than anybody else. Bring it to us. We love retro. GameCo. To be fair, we pay more than we sell it for less. Bring it to us. Imagine that crazy thing. I know, we've been wanting to talk about Nintendo Attitude for a long time. Well, first of all, I'm Boss.
This is Jess.
This is Jess at GameCo here at 3816 East 7th Street. Sorry. But yeah, Nintendo Attitude.
It's my favorite.
It's fun, but yet it's challenging because we're like, I mean, it never fails.
Calm down, you're describing me.
True. Someone comes in and they're like, oh my gosh, I want a Nintendo. And we're like, okay. You know, we talk to them about it and we kind of educate them on it and we tell them, you know, hey, they're finicky, they're still, oh yeah, oh no problem, okay. And then you're like, what kind of TV do you have? Yeah. And they're like, oh, I got a 4K 75-inch.
Super
and I'm like,
curved,
yeah,
ultimate.
Super with all, and you're like, okay,
Whoa.
that's, first of all, Nintendo, the dumber the TV, the better it works. Because these new TVs, these 4Ks and all this stuff, hates the retro stuff, absolutely hates it. And you can run your HDMI conversion like that we sell with them and stuff, and it makes it easier. But if you're trying to hook up the cables to the system to that, it's so rough. But it never fails. Someone will come in, they're excited, they buy a system, and they buy the games, and they're, you know, Mario, and then they get home, and about 15 minutes later, you get a call.
I do.
GameCo, and what does that call like?
Those calls are my favorite because when we deal with Nintendos in here, I open those guys up, I put new pins in them. You can't find original Nintendo pins very often anymore, so we do have a generic pin that we put in there, and man, that guy is like a toy guy.
It is.
It
is tight. You gotta have to get a pair of vice grips to get it back out.
Yes.
And we tell them that. We're like,
Yes.
hey, it's gonna be finicky, it's gonna be hard to do.
Yeah.
You know, but try it out and see what it is.
Fun fact, guys, if you come in here and you see us for a retro game console, we're probably going to give you a disclaimer. We're going to give you the rundown. But it comes to those new Nintendo pins, they, as we said, that they're tight, but it takes a little, you know, finagling. You got to get it in there and you got to make sure it sits okay. And once it's in there, it's good. But the more you use the Nintendo after those pins are put in, the more it loosens, the easier it gets. Our game room ones right here are fantastic. They've been through quite a bit. But one of my favorite things too is a lot of people don't remember that video games weren't just, you know, everybody's used to installing and updating and downloading. You know, your video game, your Nintendo's gonna tell you right away if it does work or if it doesn't work. But just because you can't get it to work with whatever like method you're using, it doesn't mean it doesn't work, does it?
No, it just means that it's got a little bit of an attitude. And you're not used to having to finesse it or blow on it or whatever to get it to work. 9 times out of 10, you can get it to work, but by that point, people are so frustrated, and it's always the Nintendo, it's what it is, it doesn't work. These systems are how old? They're 40 plus years old. 40 years old, and they're still working. They're still, I mean, today. I mean, literally, you can take a Nintendo, submerge it in water, and it may still work. I mean, it's ridiculous how bulletproof those things are.
I mean, yeah, because if you breathe on a PS5 wrong, it's probably not gonna do anything you want it to do.
It's probably gonna shut down and have an error code, and you're gonna have to reformat. And, but now these things, those in the cartridges, they work. GameCo, I mean, we clean most of our games. If they look good, we don't worry about it. But you know, we clean the pins. We clean the pins on the Nintendos, and some of them are still going to give you attitude. And some people are cool about it. They come in and go, I don't know. First of all, they love when they come in and they come with, there's no white cord on the back of the TV. There's only yellow or green. You know, or you're like, no. If you're going to do that, go to an HDMI version. If not, because the new TVs today have 5 ports in the back rather than the 2, and they're like, it doesn't work, it doesn't show up, and then it makes them so mad because we turn it in, we plug it in, and it fires right up, and they're like, it didn't do it at my house, and they're finicky. So we try to educate everybody. The point of this whole thing is with attitude and with this stuff, we try to tell people when they come in, hey, you're gonna have this problem. You're gonna have this problem, and this could happen here. If this happens, this is what you do. Or call us, and we'll help you get through the Nintendo attitude. And most people are appreciative. Yeah, bring it in, and I'll show you. Because if it's not working, I'll get it working and I'll show you it's working.
It's going to gaslight you. You're going to feel bad because
you're going to be like, I feel stupid.
We're going to get doing it.
But there are those occasions where something happens and it doesn't.
Maybe the pins were too tight and somebody ripped a tooth out or something in that guy.
Yeah, we've seen that. We put the pins in it one day and the next day you come back and 3 teeth are missing inside there where they crammed it in or couldn't get it out.
Exactly.
And then we trade it out for them or fix it.
Fix it.
That's the great thing about Nintendo. You can just fix it.
Is it just?
I mean, it's so simple.
It's 26 screws.
Is that what it is? 26 screws in Nintendo?
It is 26 screws.
But you can't tighten them too tight.
No, you can't.
We found that out because if you tighten it too tight, then it all puts in, but it won't read. And so you have to put it in, tighten it down, and then adjust it, make sure it works. But
it takes a level of finesse.
Not this guy. It's all her because I have no finesse. I have no idea. GameCo.
They do call me the cartridge whisperer around here. It's my favorite thing for somebody to come in here and tell me that a cartridge system doesn't work, and I'm like,
Ooh, I'm going to show you how it works. I'm going to show you how this does.
Yes,
and then some people are mad, and a lot of people are like, okay,
yeah,
I get it.
yeah.
I mean, it's about a 60-40 split. 60 don't, 40 do, where they come back and it doesn't work. I mean, it never fails, but we always make it right.
Yep.
I mean, we always fix it. We always show them. We try to show them how to do it, get it going for them. And if it doesn't, we'll do what it takes to make it right. You know, but those machines, it's crazy. Like you said, the new Xboxes and the PS5s, they barely last any time. These systems are 40+ years old, and we sell PS1s, we sell PS2s, PS3s, PS4s, you know, and it's crazy how the older stuff was made so much better.
It's just better quality.
And so easy to work on and simple. Now the graphics aren't as cool. Of course, everybody, I want to play Star Wars on Atari, till they put it on there and go, oh my gosh, I forgot how terrible, because I did. When we had our first game room and I hooked it up to our big TV and I was like, I'm playing Star Wars, and I'm like, what is this? You know, you used to think Pitfall was the coolest thing all, and you were like, oh, that's all the alligator does is that. And, okay. But it still brings back, and Nintendo's and all those things. Atari for me was my first system. I had an Atari, and people, they come in and they're like, it brings back that childhood of, oh my gosh, this is, so you put that real control in your hand, and they have that little square one, or the Nintendo 64 with the big banana looking thing that, you know, you can't do, and you're like, oh yeah, whatever your style was that you got used to. Mine was Atari with a stick. I had the blisters on my hand where I had to play like this and could do it, and literally I'd go, my dad would be like, what's that with your hand? That's my Atari. Okay.
Yeah.
GameCo. Yeah. But so to have that part in your childhood back is so cool. But everybody's just got to be patient.
Exactly. That's one
old.
of my.
They're like old people.
Exactly.
You got to be patient.
Yep.
We all got a madre. We got to be patient with.
We love our madre. She is the glue that keeps us together around here.
But we have to be patient with her, you know, and we have to be patient with everything, all the systems, just like you do people. Take the time, work with it, show them how it works, help them get it fixed and resolved.
Also, cool shout out to those parents who did that original gaming, because that was one of the coolest things that came out of COVID. All of these kids are now starting to play these retro games, because parents are like, oh, I'll play games with you at home. We're going to play the games that I played.
Play together.
But those generational situations happened, and it has taught kids so much patience in today's world, and that's a very, very appreciative situation. I wanted to swing back to the Nintendo real quick, because one of my favorite nicknames that I have around here is Beulah Ballbreaker, because I like to smash dreams. One of my most favorite things I tell everybody when somebody wants a Nintendo, because everybody wants to play Duck Hunt. It will not work on a flat screen TV.
It won't.
It's not a thing. You've got to have a CRT, and that's usually where Nintendo sales can stop for me. And Duck Hunt can make or break a sale.
Yes. Everybody, I want to do it, I want to play it, and it's fun. It's still a lot of fun.
So good.
But the problem is today's TVs, the refresh rate is too fast.
Exactly.
So it won't register what's going on.
And the signal does not run that.
And they make these new guns that are supposed to, they work a part of the time, and we don't sell them, we don't do anything with it.
We can only handle the dog laughing at us so many times before we're like, nah, fam, we're good.
I'm done. Can't do it anymore.
Another cool thing that we thought about for the older video game systems was library size. You know, back in the day, I mean, Nintendo had like 720 plus games on it, I think, somewhere around there. But I mean, all of these libraries were so big.
Oh yeah.
And you could just buy the game, and you put it in, and you didn't have to be connected to the internet. It worked the first time.
No updates, no nothing, no internet signal. When it rains and you're on a satellite and it goes out and you can't, no.
No, back in those days, your parents kicked you out the door. You're going to be outside
going
when
outside
it's
and
sunny.
playing, and then you're going to, oh, okay.
Come home when the streetlights are on.
GameCo.
That's about it for our Nintendo Power. It's one of the first things when we started talking about this podcast, we definitely wanted to address it, because we do have it here all the time. And I appreciate those people that are so gracious about it, because like me, the Nintendo it has an attitude, you know, it's a little vintage, takes a little time to warm up in the morning probably, you know what I mean? It just takes patience.
Yeah, it does. And it's fun. I encourage everyone to go watch our reel with the Nintendo attitude. We made a reel with it. It's pretty hilarious when you see what I did. And that's the one we said nothing was harmed. No video game cartridges were harmed during the film of that. Trust me, they weren't. But it was a lot of fun, because it shows the differences, you know, of everybody's thoughts on what they should do to make it work or not work, and how to get it to go. And it was a lot of fun. So I would encourage everyone to go watch that reel. You'll enjoy that one for sure.
Yes, for sure. We want to thank you guys for joining us here at GameCo.
Reel number 2.
Yeah, Nintendo Power.
Nintendo
#
Power.
Whatever we're going to call that.
# Nintendo Power.
Yeah, thanks for coming in and hanging out with us, guys. We appreciate it.
GameCo, 3816 East 7th Street here in Joplin. And how do we end it? GameCo.
GameCo.